Hi everybody. Do you believe it's February 1st and it happens to be Sunday? And that is the first Sunday of the month of February. Therefore, here we are today with another Sassy Divas Collab video. Let me tell you something. I'm very excited to do this one. It is called Color Outside the Lines. And basically what we're going to be using is like stuff you hold, like a pencil, like a crayon or a blush stick, an eyeshadow stick. What else do I got? Well, mascara, because of the wand and stuff like that. But it's basically, sticks, crayons, pencils, whatever you got, on hand. And I'm looking forward to this. If you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. And as always, welcome back to my returning subscribers. If you happen to see a little difference going on in the background, it is at the moment because I'm filming in a different room. My room happens to be kind of too cold at the moment, even for me if I was to bundle up in a jacket. So I'm over in another room at the moment. But without further ado, I just want to briefly run down what Sassy Divas Collab is all about. It is basically us giving back to one of you out there. It's kind of like a giveaway, there will be 6 semi-finalists, okay? After with my giveaway, it runs about 2 to 3 weeks. It depends, and everything. And all the rules will be in my description box down below. And out of the 6 semi-finalists, you guys will all get put onto a wheel. Spin that wheel, and there will be one lucky winner. And that one lucky winner will win something. It's kind of like a give back, Thank you for all your support, when it comes to, popping on in, watching videos, engaging in the comments, sharing us out. It's always such a great thing to do. And if you guys are new to Sassy Divas Collab, let me just briefly introduce myself. My name is Kim. Kim's a little of a lot. I am new to Sassy Divas just as of this year, so I'm looking forward to what we have in store. We also have here Glitzy Gem, who is Stephanie. Then we have Tracy and Chloe Unboxings. We have Krusty Kristen, also known as Kristen. We have Retro D, who is Marie. We have Erlene S. And I already did mention myself, Kim's a little of a lot. So yeah, the 6 of us are going to come up with some interesting things, I'm pretty sure. Alrighty, let me just make sure I got everything down. Pretty sure I do. I got my arsenal here on the table all set up. Everything, and believe it or not, I think I have it in order. Now bear with me because it's going to be a little different on my end when it comes to doing things, because I'm used to doing things on this side but everything is on this side, need I say more. Alrighty, but anyway, how's everybody doing? February 1st, can't believe it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is start off with right here for the eyes. Okay, now I already took the liberty ahead of time to put on some primer because I don't have primer stick, so it's just a liquid. I did that along with a little bit of foundation, same thing. All I have is like a liquid illuminizer foundation. I don't have a stick, so that's why you guys didn't see that on camera, because I just want to stick mainly to what our collab's all about. All right, so I'm going to be using this golden pink. It is a long wear cream shadow stick. Okay, this is the color right here. Excited to use it. First time. That's the color right there. It's very pretty. Okay, and actually, now that I think about it, before we use that, I think I want to use this one first. This is by Oliace. I can't pronounce that correctly. I apologize if I'm butchering names. This is, it doesn't tell you the color. It's an eyeshadow stick. It's kind of like in a grayish silver color. I'm actually going to start with this one first and put it on the outer corner of my lids. So let's have fun doing this. Actually, I can hold the mirror like this and do it this way. Let's see. So, are you guys enjoying this winter? You can be honest. Honesty is the best policy over here. I'll admit, I think we're paying for the years that we have missed when it comes to all the warm winters that we had lately. Because right now, as I am filming this, it is, well, we woke up with 5 degrees. This morning it was 5 degrees outside. That wasn't the wind chill, literally 5 degrees. We're not used to that kind of weather. Maybe once in a blue moon, but not as a cold snap. Not 9 days in a row. I mean, this was insane, this weather. I think we finally might be starting to warm up. What I mean by that is right now it's 19 degrees outside. Still below freezing, you know, but it is what it is. I get it. All right. Anyway, any plans going on for February? We have the Super Bowl. That's coming up. Who are you rooting for? Curious. And let's see, what else we got going on in February? Oh, we have Valentine's Day. Let me tell you something. I just came across something. I don't want to mention the name of the place because, you know, I'm not trying to promote them in any way, but I was at a coffee shop, shall we say, you know, where they serve bagels and all this good stuff. You know, it's one of those famous ones out there. And they also sell munchkins. And not only, I think they got like a little promotion going on where they do give back. I think it's like an additional $10 to purchase the tin. And you get 25 munchkins and you get this cute little heart tin. Let me tell you, this thing is adorable. I actually want one for Valentine's Day. I'm going to let my boyfriend know that. Okay. So like I said, I am new to this and I put my cover down. Okay, here we go. I'm working on a round table. Need I say more? All right, so we started with that one first because then this one is a little lighter. Leave that there. And we're just going to go like this. I like the idea of this theme because if you're like in a rush and you need to like do like a quick application, I would suggest, you know, grabbing a shadow stick, you know, or grabbing the highlighter wand or, you know, stuff like that because it's easy and it's less messy. You don't have to worry about using brushes or anything like that. It's all going to tie in, I think. I don't know, guys. It's not like I did this ahead of time. You know, we are literally just winging this, just like last time. We're winging it. Okay. So once again, this is the Bobbi Brown. I love this already. First time using that. Okay. And then what I want to do, this is, what are you? I've been using this for a long time. This is by Tarte. This is a quick stick. It has eyeshadow on one end, which we're actually going to use right now. I wasn't thinking about this, but now I'm going to. I was only going to use 2 colors, but I want to kind of give like a definition kind of. So we're just going to go with the crease and kind of give it like that little pop. Oh, and it is popping. See that? A little bit. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll just go in with the crease. I don't see it much on this side. I think it depends on the way the light hits it. But okay. All right, I'm liking it. How far in are we? I'm trying to keep an eye on my time too, guys. I don't want to be here forever. Trying to keep, you know, this video at a decent clip. Okay, and then this is going to be the eyeliner. So on the other end. Love this idea. Love dual-ended makeup brushes and makeup sticks and stuff like that. And you guys are like, sorry. It's very hard for me to do eyeliner on camera, but we're going to give it a go. Maybe a little smudgy here. Yeah, it's okay. And I'll do this side. This side's harder. I am trying to work on that, keeping the left eye from tearing. So we're going to do our best. Because like I said, it'll tear anytime it decides to. I'll do a little more. I kind of did a smoky on the other side. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then instead of putting it on top of my lid, I'm going to go underneath. I learned this tip. I really wish I remember where I learned this from. Guys, if you're watching and you do this, let me know. It might be you that I learned this tip from. You go under the lid without poking yourself in the eye. Well, I don't think you're supposed to go back and forth. And I just went back and forth. You're only supposed to go, I believe, under the lid, one swipe, and it kind of comes out like a wing. There's your wing. Like it's a little baby wing, but that's why I've been getting my wings. One thing is though, you push down on this, it goes down quick. All right, so let's do that with the other eye. And if you guys are interested in entering the giveaway, there is no secret word or hashtag. Just let me know that you would like to partake. Let me know you want to participate, and just make sure that you're publicly subscribed to the 6 of us. Also, make sure you leave a comment on everyone's videos in order to be entered into, for a chance to be a semifinalist. And the reason why we ask to make sure that you're public is because when it comes time to pick a semifinalist, we go into the comment and we click on your profile picture, and it'll let us know right then and there if you're a public subscriber. It's a lot less hassle in getting things done. Because it can be crazy sometimes. I'll never forget, I was picking my semi-finalists for this past month, and I had to redraw like 4 times because out of all the ones that were picked were the people in the collab. I'm like, that ain't gonna work. But yeah, okay. So we have that. And seeing when I lean in, it just gives you a little more depth. Now that I realize, I don't think I got a wing going on that side. Do I have a wing? No. Let's get a wing. Just a little one. Nothing crazy. That one's actually more now. Hold on. Trying to make it work here. Okay. I'm practicing with my wings. It'll all tie in. All right. Next up, we have this double take awake. This is also by Tarte. I use this mainly for this part here, either for under the eyes, which I'm not going to do today because I used other eyeliner, but I also use it for the inner corner of my eye here. Make my eyes look a little bit awake. There we go. I can feel this eye already starting to tear. It's starting. Trying to ignore it. Okay. And then, that's right. This is considered a wand stick tube. I mean, come on, look. It's got a wand stick right here. Gotta put the mascara on. Please don't fall. Like I said, guys, I'm winging this. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I cannot rave enough about Bad Gal Bang. And like I said, I think I said this in the last collab too. They have now waterproof Bad Gal Bang. So yeah, I gotta get my hands on that. But I love this stuff. It doesn't like clump it too much, and it does, you can apply coats. Like I sometimes will do 2 or 3 coats. Today, stab myself in the eye. Today I'm only doing 1. I think that's all I need right now. Because I kind of went heavy on the eyeliner, so it kind of makes up for it. Alright, so we got that. This is as new to you guys as it is to me when it comes over here. Wow, this wand is very flexible. I don't remember this wand being so flexible. And you're not going to stand, are you? I got a rigid table. Need I say more? The table is rigid. Okay, you know what? We're going to make this work. I'll just hold the tube. Okay, so yeah, this has a nice long stick here. Okay. Guys, I'm curious. When it comes to mascara, do you apply it on camera or off camera? I would love to know. Years ago, I used to do it off camera. Same thing with the eyeliner. But I'm in the process of broadening my horizons here and stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to show you how delicate of a process it is for me to do this without poking myself in the eye. But I do want to show you that it can be done. Just get patience. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to this. I think I said that in the last video too, with the eyeshadow that I was using. Okay. And then as always, guys, I out of the person that wins, they win a prize from the secret hostess. Now, if you guys want to know who the secret hostess was from last month, you got to listen to the videos, or they'll announce it their way. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. I'm not going to tell you who it is for this month because, like I said, it is a surprise. Okay. Something tells me I need more mascara on this side. See? Living and learning. Guys, I'm taking you with me here for a minute. That's a little better. Otherwise, we'll be here for 5 minutes just putting on mascara. Okay. At the end of the video, I'll give you a brief rundown again of what it is I'm using. So if you guys want to do, create the same look, you're more than welcome to. In no way I have to put this out there every time. No way am I an expert when it comes to applying makeup. Yeah, no way whatsoever. Am I learning some tips and tricks along the way? Of course. I have this collab to thank for it. And I also have other awesome makeup creators out there that, teach me things by watching their videos. So I definitely shout out to all you guys out there. There are many. I can give a long list, but I do have my top 3. Okay. And this is the... I try to make my eyebrows look a little darker than what they are. And maybe give me some eyebrows while I'm at it because they're sparse. They're few and in between. Years ago, I used to get my eyebrows plucked. I didn't mind the wax. That did not bother me one bit. It was the pulling of the tweezer afterwards I couldn't take. It was just, just thinking about it, I'm cringing because it's just so painful for me. I know they will put this nice cooling powder on afterwards and say, oh, it's all better. But it wasn't better. I would go home and cry sometimes. I would just be like, no, I can't do this anymore. It's too much. Okay. Next up we have is by City Lips. Guys, I love this stuff. This is a plumper. This gives my lips a little volume, which I appreciate. But I'm scraping the barrel here. I actually have another one. It's in my pocketbook though. Okay. And this takes about a minute or so to work. I start feeling like, a warming effect from it. It's really nice. But there we go. And then, while that's going on, we have the ColourPop Lippy Pencil. Does it say what color? Minuteman. Right there. Now, I'm not that great when it comes to lip liner. I'm still in the process of learning. But we'll see what it can do. Maybe next time I'll put the lip liner on first and then the plumping stuff. Do you go up anyway? Do you go up? I have no idea. Let's see how I do this. Okay, it's working. I'll tell you, being in this room, I can hear everything going on outside, like outside. I don't know if you guys can. Like I said, I still go very light with the lip liner just in case I mess up. Living and learning. Okay. And then what we're going to use here, this is Super Gloss by Bella Pierre Cosmetics. And do you have a color? No, you don't. But that's the color right there we're going to use. And I don't know, call me crazy, but whenever it comes to lipsticks and lip glosses, I always tend to smell them because after using them, you can tell when they change. Like if they start, you know, going bad or separating, it'll smell different. Okay, this I'm trying not to put too much near my teeth, my lips, because I have a feeling this will get on my teeth. It looks like that type of gloss. Okay. Nice, gives it a nice shine. I like it. Okay. Alrighty, we're getting down to nitty gritty. We're doing good timing. I must say, 20 minutes in. But do I have lipstick on my teeth? That I wonder. Not currently. Okay, this right here, I got blush right here from Rare Beauty. It looks a little dark and intimidating, but guys, it's really not. Like you literally, I'll show you. I'm used to using a brush to apply this, but we'll wing it with our hands. Ready? I usually do a dot here and a dot here. And a bigger one here and a smaller one there. This will be my first time doing it with my hands and not a brush. So let's see how we do. This is how we do it. Okay. Middle finger, I always use. And it looks dark in the beginning, but it does blend in nicely. Don't worry guys, I have a highlighter that's going to go over this afterwards. And it'll tie it all in. It almost looks like I just got outside from the cold weather. Like, woo, I'm freezing. But it does blend in very nicely. I did switch fingers. I've been switching in between two. Okay, and I just go up like that. So it's not bad. It's just, you know, a cute little, you know, you get more on your hands than you do on your face. But here again, I'll demonstrate again. I'll start with a circle and try and keep it in the one area going along my cheek. Kind of just above sometimes too. And then I'll just try and smooth it out. Not bad using my fingers this time. It's all over my fingers. Okay. Makes me look awake. I like it. I like it. This is, wow. Rare Beauty. You got some nice products. This blush went on effortlessly. Honestly, guys, it goes on better too with a brush. It's, you know, it's either way. You can use your hand or your brush, but I like the way it looks. Okay, cool. All right. Now, what I mean by that is to tie it all together, we're going to use, I have by L'Oreal, it's a Lumi Let Me Glow highlighter stick. Okay. Looks like that. And we're just going to give this a nice underneath and above the blush. I tend to go more on this side because it gives it more of a sheen. So a tiny bit there and then more up here. And this I do use my fingers for too. Now I look awake. I got that nice essence of sheen going here. I like it. Okay. And believe it or not, guys, we're almost done. We're literally, because I can't use setting spray. That is not a, you know, all I have is a spray pump. Okay, so here we have, it's a Spotlight Highlighter Pencil. And what I do is I'll highlight certain areas that I think I might have missed in certain areas, but usually under the brow bone. Okay. Tiny bit, nothing crazy. And then sometimes down the side here. It helps with the shadows. I've noticed that with the shadows, the lighting and stuff. Cool, 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 cool. And then I'll just take this and go like that. And a once over. Okay. And that is my look. I like it. I'm going to take my hair down real quick. Hair. The static and the hair this year for the collab is ridiculous. It really is. Not just of a collab, but filming any type of video right now. My hair is nuts. Okay, so real briefly, real quick, I just want to go over what it was that I used today. So for the eyeshadows, I started off with the eyeshadow stick, the gray one by Olise. And then this one was the Bobbi Brown in golden pink. That was awesome. And then for my inside waterline, I think that's what you call it, the Tarte Quick Stick I used. And no, I'm sorry, I take that back. Correction. The Quick Stick that I used was for the eyeliner. That's what we used that for. Okay. This was for the waterline. Right there by Tarte. See, we get a little confused here and there because a lot of these products are from Tarte. Okay, and then I use my favorite Bag Gal Bang mascara, followed by my Winky Luxe eyebrow pencil. And then my City Lips, what's left of it. Like I said, I got more. I definitely have more of the lip plumping gloss. Love it. And then by ColourPop, I use the Lippy pencil in the color Minuteman. It's very nice. And then we added a gloss by Bella Pierre Super Gloss in this gorgeous shade right here. Very pretty. And then, of course, Rare Beauty, guys. Rare Beauty in the color Beloved. So if you're interested in this color, definitely go ahead. Look, it looks darker than what it happens once you blend it out. Okay? And then we have here the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Glow Highlighter Stick. This was really nice. Guys, this lasts. I love this stuff. I really do. And then to finish it with everything, this is the Spotlight Highlighter Pencil. I've had this thing for like ever, but I still keep using it. I love it. It is a crayon, as you could tell. There you go. But yeah, that completes my look, guys. Let me know in the comments below. How did I do? My skin feels very nice and soft right now. Even with the blush and stuff. Like I said, it looks like I just got in from being outside. But this was fun. I do appreciate this. This was a good theme. So definitely, guys, if you want to enter, once again, just let me know that you definitely want to partake, and I will consider you entered. And then you won't know if you're a semi-finalist, but you will know that if you are a semi-finalist when it comes time to pick the actual winner out of the 6, because you're going to see your name spin around on that wheel. Hopefully it lands on you. All right, if I left anything out, all the rules will be in my description box down below. Guys, go check out the other 5 awesome Sassy Divas. And I'll see you soon, next month, in our next video. Wait till you see what theme we have in store. Bye.